dope.
That's pretty
So
interesting.
this GMO is very, 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 very nice. Now, while I'm talking about that strain review, I'm going to give the GMO out of, I don't know, we need to come up with a rating system for the strain review. I think that's a good idea. We're going to work on that this week. Yeah, next time we come back to y'all ChildsPlay Podcast, we're going to have a rating system for the strain review. And I'm going to make it a complex rating system because, you know, I'm a complex type motherfucker. But I had the opportunity to try something new this week. I was online looking around, doing what I do, and I seen something called Ice Hash. LuchoSpeax, did you see that shit?
Nah, not at all.
Did you look something up though? I told you to look up.
Oh, okay. So
you didn't do it.
I did look. No. I did, but
okay.
So this isn't really bud. This is hash, right?
Yeah, it's hash, exactly. So basically, it's this whole process that they use dry ice.
I read this whole thing on it. I saw a picture. Right? That shit looked like moist crack.
It do look kind of cracky. I ain't gonna hold you.
It looked like moist crack. You know what I'm saying? Like lightly, like the crack has been left out in the dew in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like
some suburb
weird.
Crack.
Yeah.
It's some suburb. It's some upper class crack.
Yeah, I guess that's what you call it. Does it
organic
sell for the
crack.
same? I don't know.
So anyway, my point. No more crack jokes. I've been watching a lot of Snowfall lately, so I got crack on the brain.
Oh, you cracked that one.
Yeah, cracked out right now. Snowfall is really good, by the way. I just started season 2
I'm
yesterday.
gonna check it out. Oh man, I want to watch it. But anyway, back to
once you get through it, we'll do a review on it. But back to this ice hash. I look it up and I'm like, all right, this looks interesting. I got some time to kill. Why not? Let's give it a shot. I try to figure out how it's made. They use dry ice to extract the trichomes from the marijuana, and you basically get these. I was told you get like a 95 to 97% extraction rate.
Damn.
And then the process that they do to cook it to make it into this rock puts it down to about 75%. Now, in case you didn't know, the dankest of dankest weed that you will ever smoke is 25%. The dankest of the dankest, maybe 30 highest.
Right.
This levels out between 75 and 77% THC. Well, I have some Gho Garlic, and I actually have a good amount of it.
How does it feel? Is it like is it hard? Is it so? It's like it's like a bud.
It's kind of like a bud, but it's not. It's like maybe it's I don't know how to explain it. Maybe wet
if you
keef.
Squeeze it, will
turn
it
into
break
powder.
Apart?
Yes.
Oh,
if
really?
You squeeze it out, it's crumble. It turns into straight up powder like keef.
And what color is that?
It's green.
It's green. See, because what I saw on the internet was like brownish, yellowish. That's why I was comparing it to like crack, because I mean it looked like moist crack on the internet. So what you had, you say your shit's green.
Yellowy. Yeah, but it's mostly green. It's very, very green actually. It's like an army.
What does it smell like?
It smells great. It just smells like
bud.
Strong ass bud.
Really?
But it's like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. It doesn't have the grassy part of it. So it extracts all the plant matter. That's what it is. There's zero plant matter in here at all.
Right.
So that's literally what it smells like. There's no plant matter whatsoever in this.
Wow.
I put some of this shit.
Weird.
I mixed some of this shit with this GML, brother. That shit was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it was front end. It's like smacked me in the face in the front end, and then I was able to ride out and chill for a couple of hours and just still enjoy.
Wow, it was like that.
It was really nice. I don't know if you'd like it because it's indica though.
Did you get more of a indica or sativa feeling from it?
You definitely get
an indica.
This, see, the ice hash gives you a sativa kind of like head rush, but this GMO gives you a very indica.
I got you.
So you might not like that. However, I do have this no-name shit from my guy. Once again, he gave me some no-name shit, and he's a no-name guy up from Uptown. Boy, that boy been coming through. I can't sleep on his shit, man. This shit is smacking me in the face every time. So shout out to Uptown. Uptown needs some upbringing right now because
I'm surprised they're not on the map like that. Because Uptown got some shit.
Well, they about to be on the map because, I don't know, man, that segment's perfectly into suburban news.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we a little bit out of order today, but that's okay. Ain't no problem. Suburban news today. We're back with more bad news in the suburban news.
As always.
I happened to come across a young lady by the name of, she was 28 years old, and her name was, excuse me for taking so long to get her name, but she was from Northwest. Her name was Chantal Hill. She's from Uptown. She was shot in the 1200 block of North Capitol Street, D.C. on Thursday. What day of the week was Thursday? I think that was like the 16th or something like that.
Thursday was the 16th, yes.
She lost her life on April 16th, unfortunately. She was shot in front of the liquor store, Big Ben liquor store.
Yeah.
A lot of people have seen this place. It's a yellow and red sign. It's right across the street from Tyler House. It's hard to miss because it's in a fucking busy, prominent area.
Extremely busy intersection at that. That intersection is busy as fuck. And New York Avenue is always clogged up. I mean, lately it hasn't been clogged up with traffic because of this COVID, but normally any given day, any given time, New York Avenue or right around that intersection is clogged the fuck up. So you got no choice but to look at everything that's around you.
And they're building up a lot over there too. There's so much new development. There's a whole little, like, I don't even know what to call that, down First Street, if behind the McDonald's over there.
Yeah,
like,
I was just about to say, right past the McDonald's, right? On the right-hand side, yeah.
So there's a whole lot of stuff over there.
What do they call? I forget. I drive by it all the time, but it's a whole new neighborhood. It's like a little city in that joint.
It really is. You're right. That ass. So I mean, it's crazy that that's like that. And I even see on here the girl Barbie, the 28-year-old's daughter is on here, and she posted on Instagram that she misses her mom, and it's got like 181.
So what? She got shot out there.
Yeah, she got shot out there. They say they don't have a suspect. They don't have any arrests made on the shooter. Surprise, surprise. They do say they have a motive. Or just no motive? No nothing. They say they have a motive, but they haven't released the motive yet. Now, okay. But I did want to talk about a couple things. First of all, I'm all about names. So I want to say one more time, her name is Chantal Hill. And she was 28 years old, and apparently she at least had one daughter. Her name's Barbie Doll J on Instagram. And I'm going to go ahead and put it out there because I want y'all to go ahead and show her some love and send her condolences. It's Barbie, BARBIE Doll DOLLL.JAYYY. So if you're interested, then go ahead and hit the rewind button and check her out on IG and send condolences. She lost her mother. These people are real fucking human beings. We got to remember people are losing their lives. So I want to make sure that her name and her age was shouted out. And if there was any other information, I'd put it out there. Second, this fucking area has been a hot spot for murders for years, bruh. Why the fuck? That's not even an area you would think when you drive through there. Like, people get shot over here. There used to be a clubs over there. What was that club you was telling me used to be over there?
Mirrors was over there. There was
Mirrors
a couple
got shot
other
the
little.
fuck up.
Oh, you know that's right down the street from Skylark, one of the best ghetto strip clubs in the world.
Skylark's gone, bro. They tore that shit down.
I know it's been gone. It's been gone. But back when Mirrors was out there, I mean. Yeah, that intersection of New York Avenue and North Capitol. I mean, you know, it's always been known as, you know, there's always been shit going on over there.
It's that Tyler House, bro.
It's different now. And it's still the same, but like a block, 2 blocks up the street, 2 blocks the other way, it's changing. They're building new shit over there. Right. They're revamping the whole neighborhood, but you know, it's still fucked up right around there, but
Tyler House was always known back in the day for having all the heroin addicts. All the dope fiends hung out right out front of Tyler House, and I think it's still there. Yep. So, I mean, it's a drug problem. There's a mental health issue that needs to be addressed. There's a lot. So, gentrification is going to end up changing it one way or another. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be for the better. So, my thoughts and my prayers or whatever condolences.
I think the thing that sucks about gentrification in DC is that DC is such a small city, and when gentrification happens in a city like that, it tends to change so much of the city. And being that it's a small city anyway, I hope and I will fight that it doesn't change certain things about the city, because there's certain things about the city, like the whole go-go music thing that was happening up on Florida Avenue and Georgia Avenue.
Right.
How neighbors up there, because that area is being gentrified, and neighbors up there didn't want to hear the go-go music being played from that Metro PCS store that's been there for fucking years, that's been fucking playing go-go loud as shit for as long as I can remember.
They were talking about they wanted to close down Howard University.
Yeah, okay, fuck that, man. I mean, this is part of DC, and these are things that DC natives, and not just DC natives, people from Maryland and people from Virginia, Northern Virginia, this is part of the DMV, man. We love our go-go, and we love things about DC, because at the end of the day, we're part of the metropolitan DC area, and we are going to fight and love all that shit about DC. We don't want to see those changes. That's what DC is about. And it sucks being such a small city, because it feels like every time you have that gentrification, it changes so much of the city. Do we want that people to go
out of the city? It doesn't push them to a different part of the city. It pushes them all the way out of the city.
Exactly. But we don't want that.
Right.
We don't want that. This is our history and our culture. As people from the DMV, this is who we are.
So shout out to people like Trayon White, who are out there, council member for Ward 8, who are out there trying to make a difference. I do another show with this lady, Busy with B. They're out there in Southeast DC. They're making a difference. They're making sure that they're not shutting down these neighborhoods. They're making sure that if developers and they want to build new housing, they have to have rent control there. They have to have low income housing. They can't just move everybody out and try to get rich off of this wave that's coming into DC. So I'm glad there's people out there still fighting the fight, man. So shout out to them, man. For real,
and I'm gonna fight that fight as long as I can my damn self. The little way that I can, I will. And I think anybody from around here should do the damn same. I mean, this is our city, and we need to protect it, and we can't let our culture be lost because money wants to come in here and just move shit around. So fuck that. We're gonna be DC all the time.
It's enough money for everybody to eat without shit having to get torn apart. So we got to figure that shit out. We got to come together, man.
Exactly.
That's what we about here at the ChildsPlay Podcast, man. Whether it's coronavirus or not, we're going to figure out a way to get through this shit together. In the meantime, we're going to hopefully give y'all some laughs, give y'all some information, keep y'all up on shit. I did want to send a real special shout out to our boy Win. And the only reason I'm putting his name out there is because he is selling dinners next week. So if you're in the Prince William County area, Western Prince William County area, that's Manassas, that's Gainesville, that's Haymarket, that's Bristol. If you're anywhere in that area and you're looking to get some great food, he's got some signature meals. He has some roasted chicken. I think it's coming up next week.
Week 1 is probably a little late for anybody getting on. That was his famous
week 1,
Southern fried chicken.
Yeah,
but week 2, anyway. That's what I'm going for. Is that I think they had pulled pork with I can't remember, mashed potatoes and something else. But I mean, you got to understand something about these two. Him and his wife are both chefs, and his wife, from what I understand, went to CIA, which for y'all is not the Central Intelligence Agency, but the Cooking Institute of America.
Oh, shit.
No,
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry. Culinary Institute of America. Culinary. I said cooking. Look at me. Culinary Institute of America. So, look, anybody that goes to the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America, is a fucking beast. So, I'm excited to see what their food's going to taste like. And, child, man, let them know where they're going to get all that info from.
Take pictures or whatever if you can. Take pictures, LuchoSpeax. And hit me up on Twitter or Instagram for more information. I ain't going to put his personal information out there, but they're serving these dinners for $13 a plate. $13 a plate, man. You can't get that in a restaurant. They're doing delivery and pickup service. If you do delivery, please hook my man up. They're gonna make sure they blast y'all, hook y'all up. You dig what I'm saying? So holla at me in my DM on Instagram or Twitter if you're interested. If you got a family, they are hooking this shit up. We will get y'all in business.